Gig tomorrow. It's Friday, which makes the gig on Saturday. It's a weird one. It's probably the weirdest one we're gonna have this whole summer. It's at, I think, 2 p.m. we start playing, so it's like an afternoon gig. I gotta get there super early, so I'm just organizing my stuff, and I gotta change my strings, get the guitars in the bag because I have stuff going on tonight. But that's fine. The upside is that I get to have Saturday night free, which is rare. I never have a night free the same night as a gig. So, and the venue's just under an hour from my house, so I'm once again not taking the van. I'm just driving myself. Once again, this is my number one for tomorrow. It did well on the last gig, so I trust it now. But I have more news. The news is that I have another guitar coming. I'll reveal it when it gets here. I'm going to make an entire video just on the unboxing and opening of it and trying it out for the first time. I wasn't really wanting to drop all that money on a new guitar just like that, but I had to after all that happened to the Malcolm Custom. I knew I needed another backup. And what will realistically happen is the new one will probably become my number 2 and this one will become my number 3. And it's still a great guitar, but that will actually allow me to use it more at home on my solo music, which is nice because it has great sounds that aren't Malcolm sounds that I would like to utilize more, but I'm not going to play it at home with 12s like that. I just am not going to do it if I'm not playing Malcolm stuff. Anyway, time to change the strings on this thing. I'm not even going to change the strings on the Malcolm Custom. I'm just going to leave it with the old set because I'm probably not going to use it. Which pains me greatly, but it's just not ready yet. The frets are still buzzing, and I think I have a fix coming up, but it's not ready yet, so this will be the number 1 again. I hate changing strings on a Bigsby, so I saw this tip on YouTube, and I'll just show you. I always would try to bend it around the Bigsby neck in a way, or the Bigsby arm in a way that just was insane. So you got to take your little string, take a pair of pliers, put the ball in the end and just bend it around the pliers like this. Just bend it with your thumb. So when it comes out, it should look like this, like a hook. It's hard to see, but it should look like a little hook. So you can just hook it on the end of the Bigsby arm like that. It's way, way easier than trying to do it any other way. This is the way you got to do it. I got asked how I stretch the strings as I'm tuning, so I'll just show you real quick. This is what I do. I take the guitar and I'll lay it down a little bit, and I just take the string and pull it off the fretboard, down the whole neck, and then I tune it. And I do that for each string. Pull it. A lot of times I'll tuck my finger under there and pull. As long as you get it up and down the neck, you're stretching. You're pulling a little bit at the tuning head and it'll slip a little bit and it'll go way out of tune. Tune it up back to in tune, stretch it again, and keep doing that until it's not out of tune anymore after you stretch it, and your guitar will not go out of tune. It's much less likely to have any issues. A lot of times you see people changing their tuning heads, tips and tricks, everything you could possibly imagine. That's all you really need to do. If the guitar is set up well, you stretch the strings, you won't have issues. That's all done. Next step is clothes in clothing bag and guitars in case, and then that'll be it for today. We'll probably get a quick update tomorrow morning when I'm leaving, and then we'll check in there. I've never been to this place, so it's gonna be the first time for me, so we'll be seeing it together. It's Indian Ranch in Webster, Mass. Still Friday. It's almost 1 a.m. Just got home from the bar. Gonna load my gear up into my car now and leave it there overnight. It's not gonna be super cold or anything, so it'll be safe to leave out there. I normally wouldn't update at this time of night, the night before a gig, but I figured it'd be worthwhile to show this part of the process because it sucks. Well, I'm awake, so small victory there. It could not be worse right now for an outdoor gig. Look at this disgusting weather. We'll still rock it. I'm mainly thinking about the crowd. I wish that the people that wanted to come don't have to sit in the rain, and I hope that people don't decide to just bail because it's so crappy. We're still gonna blow the roof off this place. I have no doubt about that. I'm sure some of you can relate to my thoughts on this, but I feel like I'm on a very dangerous, slippery slope with the large coffee I got here. I'm so tired, I needed to order the large. you know, will this become my baseline? Will I need more all the time now? I usually try to only have one, but now will I need more? Seems like addict reasoning, but... Well, I made it. Time to try and figure this place out. I found the stage, so that was good. It was a little confusing, but look at this. How nice is this? It's like a beachside place on a lake. It's pretty awesome. Got the riverboat back there, so we'll do a little walkthrough soon. But it's cool though, I really like it here. And it looks like it's gonna be a good time despite the weather not being perfect. It seems like it's sort of clearing up, so thumbs up for now, and let's see what happens.
Just want to hit hot one. Let's break a flying umbrella. And the church got bell. Jury found him guilty.
Opening band is just almost probably 3/4 of the way set up. There's another little band, you can probably hear them playing over there. The festivities have begun, and I'm sure people are going to start rolling in soon. The thing I didn't realize is this place is actually a campground, so people just stay over and party the whole weekend, so that's fun.
No, right. As soon as Nate said that, I could take a breath.
A leisurely. Then I will get the Falcon.
No, I know. As you should.
Alright, Bad Marriage is just about to sound check, it sounds like, and I'm just chilling, struggling not to fall asleep. You know how it is. Hurry up and wait. Yeah. Well, it's turning out to be a little bit more exciting than I thought it would. This other band's playing over there. People are funneling in, and it seems like it's, you know, it's getting a bit rowdy here, so that's good. I thought it would be like a chill day with this weather and no one would show up, but, you know, there's a lot of people here, so hell yeah, I'm excited. So I think this is actually our first day show of the year, too. In fact, I'm positive it is. It hasn't even been warm enough to play another day show so far, so that'll be interesting. It's a little chilly. My hands are not as nimble as I would like. And yeah, when we're kind of playing a festival type gig like this, it's just like a different atmosphere. It's a little bit more hectic than the theater gigs where you're chilling for a while. Like, this just feels more like shit's going on and moving and, you know, things are happening. But it's all good. It's a different type of gig, and that's fine. It makes it feel like a bigger event, you know? So that's cool. Getting crazy. A lot of people here, and yeah, about to start, so fuck yeah. Opening band's on now. We have a whole 30 minutes between us and them, so I'm not too concerned about the time and getting changed and whatnot. I get to enjoy it a little bit, which is nice.
In the girls' side, yeah.
Fuck them.
Straight up.
was really solid. Honestly, better than I expected, but it was also wetter than I hoped it was going to be. But man, the crowd stayed. They had a good time, danced the whole show, and that's how you know it's a rock and roll crowd when they're still there and it's pouring. So honestly, 2 thumbs up. It was a really good show. And now, gotta pack up in the rain, so yeah. I'm schlepping my gear through the friggin' disgusting wetness. It's not fun, but you know what? It kind of reminds me of the early days, schlepping gear in horrible conditions. Weirdly, it's kind of nice. I don't know why. I did find someone who does fretwork here, which is actually incredible. How clutch is that? A really great guitar tech just happened to be at this show. He's actually somewhat well known. He's worked with big names, and he just happened to be here because he likes coming here. I gave him the Malcolm guitar. He's gonna refret it. Yeah, he's gonna save me, basically, because the other person I talked to didn't have any openings until August, and it's not even June yet, so that would just be a nightmare to have to wait that long. So this dude really came in clutch. You know what really bugs me is I just put these new wipers on, and there's fucking huge streaks. I literally just put them on. They're fresh. Why the fuck does that happen, man? Anyway, I kind of feel like horrible for some reason. I don't know why my stomach is just like in fucking doing somersaults. It's not good, so I'm gonna get the hell out of here, get home, and try to rest. And the show, I think it just took a lot out of me, man. So I'm gonna get the hell out of here, get home. It was actually ended up being a really great show. Much better than I thought it was gonna be, to be quite honest. So I'm psyched, and the band is happy. And yeah, quick little day gig, and that's it. I'm about to pee my fucking pants, and people keep deciding to get into accidents, which is just absolutely perfect. Isn't that usually how it works? Like, the more in a rush you are, the more things will get in your way.